Hello everyone, my name's Ian. Welcome to my hobby YouTube channel in brief book and film reviews. I just wanted to come online this evening and give a review to a book that I read 27 years ago, would you believe or believe it or not. And it was a phenomenal book. It's actually one of the first books that I actually read. And yeah, I'm actually really honoured to give this book a review because it's a book that I've wanted to review for a long time and never really kind of other books just came in front of it and that. But I remember thinking about it. I said, you know what, that's definitely a book that I should review because I see a lot of young people struggling at the moment and that, and with negative waves and getting into trouble and stuff and going the wrong way and stuff as a mature person, older person, and that, having been through all of that type of life. I see young people, and I think I would recommend that to any young viewers, young subscribers that I have, and that watch the reviews that I give to read this book, and that it's really phenomenal one. Or if you're coming across this video and you're in a gang, and I'd like to think that if we could just get the attention of one person that to read this book, and that it might actually change their lives for the better if they are affiliated with a gang, so just in a really bad way mentally, and that wants and need guidance, good guidance, and that read a book or Nicky Cruz's story. This book is called Run Baby Run. It was originally published in 1968. There was actually film based upon this also as well, called Cross. I think it's Cross between Across the Switchblade or something. I have the links down below to a short movie about Nicky explaining about his life, about his book, which is on YouTube. So I have the link attached to the description, and I also have the film based upon his story also attached in the description and that. Without going too much into the book, it basically just starts off as Nicky, who is I think he's a son of like I think it was 19 kids, 18 and 19 kids, and he'd been through a lot. He was born into witchcraft. Like his mother was I think I don't know what the word is, a shaman or something, and that into witchcraft and that, and his father was heavy handed towards him, and that this is a story that is replicated across the globe, with so many people, and that. But it was amplified by Nicky, how you can really change your life around, with the structure of Christianity and Jesus in your life, which he'd found at a later date when he moved from Puerto Rico to America. He then become a gang member. If you're not so much interested in the book at the moment, and you do decide to watch the movie of the short film of him, it's about 53 minutes of him explaining. I can tell you there's a lot more. There's a hell of a lot more in the book than there is in the short film of him explaining about his about the book and about his life and stuff and that. So I definitely recommend that you should purchase the book. It's a phenomenal read, it really is. And that 27 years ago, like that I read this, and it still resonates today. It's sold over 12 million copies. Nicky Cruz is actually 87. He's still alive at the moment, and I don't know if he has a X or Twitter page and stuff, or you can reach out to him on Instagram. I'm sure you probably can. Yeah, it's an absolutely phenomenal book, and that. So I don't want to go too much into it and spoil it. But yeah, it does start about his mother putting negative vibes, saying that she'd wish that he wasn't born and stuff like that. At the start of it, and they had a bad mental impact on him, as well as the witchcraft and stuff, and that. He went over to America to try and make it, hence the name Run Baby Run. You'll go. I don't want to spoil it by explaining too much on that, but as the book goes along, you'll get so much over about the story of the pastor who was trying to save him and help him out and stuff, and that, and how he got out of the violent streets of New York, crimes, being crime. This is a guy, him and his gang were nearly going to be, they were talking about, um, being on death row, because of the violence and stuff and that. But he managed to pull himself away, which is a master stroke, whichever way you look at it. And it really is a phenomenal book and that. So that's it. I really think that you should read this book and that, especially any young person that, that's really struggling with mentally and that, looking for guidance in their life and that, you can look for guidance through different avenues. You don't have to go onto social media all the time, Instagram, and look at these people who are claiming to be this and could be that, having a detrimental effect on your attention span and stuff, which is not good for you. And you need to live your own life and that, but you don't know how to do it. Nicky is basically saying you can do anything through Jesus Christ and that. He doesn't really go too much into the whole Jesus Christ. It's more his story, but he just give you elements of the profoundness between him and his relationship with Christ and that. So yeah, excellent book, and I'm actually honoured to give this review to it and that, And like I said, he's 87, still alive today, so that's a testament of his character and his strength and that, and his longevity and that. There's not many people, when he was on the streets that would be still alive today, because they kept going in the gangs, they kept going in the mafia and stuff and that, and they either end up dead or in prison and dead eventually and that, so, or murdered or something like that. So he got out of it, and well done to him and that. More power to him. So that's it. I just wanted to come online and give a review to this one and that. I got some nice ones coming up as well and that. I want to do this one first anyway. I hope everyone's doing very well, staying very blessed and very positive. I am trying to get back on each week. It's very difficult at that with the time wise and that, work wise and stuff. So sometimes I say I'll be back next week and you don't see me for 3 weeks and that, but I do endeavour to try and get back and try and get them out at least every once or 2 weeks and that. I wish everyone a very peaceful, blessed, prosperous, happy Christmas and a prosperous New Year also as well. So if I don't see you, if you don't hear from me from then and that, so all the best, take care, alright, peace out.